Hi Taurus, welcome to Feathered Serpent Tarot. This is your reading for June 2017. So I'm just going to get started. I have pre-shuffled the cards and cleared them, awaiting the reading. So let's see what we're doing for June 2017. Things have been pretty intense for most signs. A lot of the central focus for June for most signs is getting clarity around relationships, getting clarity in a lot of things. And it's not just love relationships, it's family relationships, it's friendships, partnerships of all different descriptions. So let's see where Taurus is feeling it this month. All right, so your first card, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry to say, is the Tower. All right, so in keeping with what the astrology is telling us all, it appears that the cards, Aries is having a tough time too. So you're second up on the block, and let's see here. What crosses you is the King of Cups. So it looks like this is about relationships for you too. So your obstacle is either a water sign or is getting a handle on maybe a little bit more mature level emotions, coming into a state of wisdom. Let's see what the rest of the cards say. Just rolling off the top of my head for now. Once I lay down the basic skeleton, as I like to refer to it, as the Celtic cross, it's the bare bones of what you're going through right now. And I will clarify with the Rider-Waite once the spread has come down. It's taken a little while. Ooh, there we go. But here you go. Foundation is hope. So this is kind of the theme for June this month, whether we like it or not. It's kind of a period of big clearing out in order to make way for what should be happening. So, ooh, look at that. Okay. So we've got the Knight of Pentacles in your recent past, and the situation right now is being crowned by the Six of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is either a younger earth sign, could also be you in the past. So again, maybe you're coming into some sort of maturity around who you are or how you deal with another earth sign. And right now what's coming into play is a sense of compassion, a sense of generosity, of spirit, openness, a willingness to have somebody's back, essentially. So these are all very noble things. All right, so you have the Seven of Wands. There's something that you're feeling defensive about. There's something that you're guarding against. Possibly even anticipating like the other shoe to drop. You're not really sure, but you're on guard, essentially. It's a very noble place. This is very Taurus. It's sort of this calm, cool exterior with a lot of compassion in the face of crisis. So we'll get to what some of these crises are as we progress through the reading. So who are you? You are the Two of Swords. So there's something that you feel you can't see before you make a decision. There's something being hidden, or you feel like you need more information generally in order to make a decision to move forward. Three of Pentacles is in your environment. So you're building the foundation to something, and working at it in tandem with others, cooperatively, in harmony. This particular deck, the Klimt deck, shows a woman playing the harp, and so this is harmonious, dedicated work that is not stressful. It's not taxing. It's work that you're willing to do in order to keep things moving. In your hopes and fears, oh my goodness, everybody's love triangling it these days. Blah, blah, blah. It's true though. It seems to be coming up a lot. So there could be choices between two different individuals, although I don't know how many people I'm seeing just yet. I kind of like to look at the underlying circumstance and then look for the people, and then fill in the blanks on the story and the roles that everybody's playing. So the Lovers can also mean just a deep love with another person. But I'm seeing problems around choice. Threes can often indicate three people involved in a situation. And we have, in the final outcome, the Knave of Swords. So more truth. It's not that truth is being hidden. It's just you don't know what it is yet through the course of working through the crisis, if that makes sense to any of you out there. I'm going to, instead of just having one final outcome card, I'm going to lay 3. And then we'll see what the overall environment. You've got the High Priestess. You've got the Knave of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Knight of Chalices. Okay. All right. So, the environment surrounding your circumstances is judgment. So, I'm just going to put that up here. All right. So we have a crisis. We have the King of Chalices. We have hope. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Could be in our sign. Capricorn, Taurus, Pisces. We have compassion, generosity of spirit. We have defensiveness. We have indecision. We have working together. We have the Lovers. We have the Knave of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Knight of Chalices. So in terms of people, I'm thinking that in the past, this is how you view yourself, as the young version of who you are now. There's a lot of nostalgia and reflection looking into the past right now as to how we got to where we're at and where it is we really think we need to be going from here. I'm going to get clarifiers because there's definitely some blanks here. So let's take a look at what's happening with the tower. And we'll see if we can get any insight as to what the crisis is. So I've got the Justice card here. So something is karmic in this situation. We have hope again, the star. So it's mirroring what's on the bottom and the foundation. And the Empress. So this is either it's something that's falling apart, has karmic significance, that leads to hope and abundance. So let's see if this King of Chalices is you or another person. If it's, oh my. All right, so there's the death of something associated with the King of Chalices. Clarifiers, let me clarifiers. And we're back to mirroring with the Six of Pentacles. Something is drastically different in the way that you're doing things. Drastically different. It's like you're a completely different person responding to the people around you than you ever have been before. And it's giving you a lot of hope because it's kind of like, I don't know, maybe you've been stuck in certain patterns of behavior. You're moving on to the next level of who you are. And that's what's giving you hope. So in the past, yeah, you've been the hangman. You can't move. You can't do anything. You know, you're too afraid to make a decision. So it's easier to stay in a place of limbo. Well, good for you, Taurus. And now, you know, you're resting. It's part of the experience of the comfort that comes when you can find a place of compassion to deal with all of the adversity. If you can step into compassion, the anxiety goes away. So what is it that you're defending yourself against? What are you afraid is going to penetrate the walls of whatever fragile hope you think is coming in the future? And it's the Queen of Wands. So you're defending yourself possibly against a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You've got the moon, so something is hidden. Maybe that's what's going to lead us closer to figuring out what this is that you're blind to. as you try to figure out what decision you need to make. Wow, you definitely want to get out of this. You want to recover. And you are recovering. This is you. And you're starting to see your way out of the chaos of sorrow, of pain and heartbreak. And then the Emperor. So this is either reinforcing a sense of sorrow around perhaps an Aries or a Leo. That even though there's a recovery or something, what is it that we're not seeing here? The Ace of Cups, a new beginning in love. So, for some reason, that's being hidden from you. That there's a new beginning in love available. So, in your environment, things seem to be going along pretty good. You're harmoniously working with others. Possibly with a Leo. Yep, looks like it's a Leo. Wow, Leos are getting around. Yeah, there could be some sort of a love triangle involved in this situation. And you're afraid that it's going to get petty. So, it looks as though there's either somebody from your past having some sort of influence on the situation, someone with whom you feel a really strong connection with. They could be either an air sign or a water sign. But there's a Leo in the mix here somewhere. Perhaps it's just kind of like a distraction in your current environment right now. Somebody at work even. But you come out victorious. I mean, at the end of the day, it's really kind of I want to see what's going on with this love situation down here. This new opportunity for love just kind of coming out of the blue. With an earth sign. Or maybe that's you. Again, working. Maybe there's somebody at work. It's like you seem to be defensive with a fire sign of some sort. I get the impression that you just don't understand them. And that there may be a new opportunity with a really mature earth sign who's got their act together and could be somebody that you're working with. It's also possible that from this crisis, whatever crisis it is you are involved with, that's going to be the impetus to move things forward, to move on. All right, and so the last message, yeah, I'm seeing another Earth sign coming at you. I think that there's something murky about the fire sign influence that I'm seeing. I'm seeing the Queen of Wands could be a female Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Um, I don't know. It's very strange. Let's see what the Lenormand has to say, and maybe that'll clarify something for me here because it's kind of a mishmashy soup. There's some judgment in here too. I almost forgot that, you know, the entire atmosphere appears to be one of judgment. So, but it's nothing really too dramatic other than, I don't know, maybe something's being settled. It's very, very strange. I can't really pinpoint it. So, shuffle the Lenormand a little bit and get ourselves two cards. So we've got Rider and Heart. Aries got Heart for the second one as well. Now, because Lenormand is a little new for me, I'm actually going to check my little sheet here. Rider is a fast message, good news, and news about an outsider or situation somewhat removed. And then for Heart, we have love, romance, happiness, joy, compassion, kindness, and empathy. So there, it's possible, Taurus, that you have somebody coming in from the past who's an Earth sign. That's, you know, that's going to send you a message, say hi, maybe, you know, and you're going to feel really victorious. But whatever the crisis is, I think, is around the fire sign, but that it hasn't been so tragic that it's destroyed everything. It's destroyed the right things, but there's something very positive that's remaining in the wake of it all. So, and you're also being given a new path to someone who might be a little less volatile or unpredictable as you are, and you didn't have to have a situation where there's lingering resentment. It seems as though this may be a natural passage from a relationship that's run its course, and the pause that refreshes until you find the next one. So I hope that this reading was helpful to you. If you are interested in a private reading to get a little bit more specific on your situation, because it sounds as if Tauruses are dealing with a lot of different aspects, and we are in a really challenging time right now. So if you'd like a private reading, I will have the information on this YouTube channel very soon so that you can contact me. I like to do my readings live via Skype, and I'm happy to make appointments. So I'm just getting started. Thank you for joining me. And if you found that this reading resonated with you, please share, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you next month.